Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with his good friend Dion from Dion Talk. How you doing, buddy?
Howdy, doing great. Ready for round 5.
Yeah, we're getting good at this stuff. So one of the things I wanted to do for folks, and actually for Dion, I want to get his help, is I want to pull up my YouTube analytics, and I want to do this because I want to see what you all are watching. Right. One of the things that I think is really interesting is I can see not only what other channels, but also what other content my followers, subscribers are watching. And I think it's pretty telling. It obviously really says that being negative sells, but I think it's pretty interesting what channels other people watch. So I'm going to bring this up, Dion, and we're just going to riff on it, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. So let me share this screen. So hopefully you can see that now. Can you see it?
Currently, it's a black screen.
Interesting.
There you go.
You're there?
There's there.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at channels, and then we'll also look at videos since I have Dion here for some help. So right there on the right side of the screen says other channels your audience watch. So Reventure Consulting, #1. Gotta love Reventure. I think he does an amazing job. He's found his stick. He does it probably better than most. So, hey, if the model works, why break it?
I understand why you get so much shade every time we comment on that channel.
Yeah, it's again, I want to be very clear. There was a time where I was frustrated. I've now given up. I respect him. He has something that works and he's keeping at it. Good for him. Then there's Jason Walter. I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is?
That's actually a new one for me. I'm going to have to check that channel out.
Okay, very cool. I think he's an agent, but I'm not sure. So I need to look into that. CNBC television, that's actually new. I look at this particular view probably once a month. CNBC has not been on there, so that's cool. Then there's the OG, Graham Stephan, with the nice 3.9 million. Shout out,
Glad
Graham.
to see him on there. That's good.
Me too. And then there's this guy, Real Estate Mindset, actually the smallest of these 5 channels. I heard the other day he may have taken some shots at me. I have not seen the video, but I had a couple people message me that this guy might be taking shots at me. Did you watch that video?
So a couple things. One, I'm kind of glad to see him on here. This is a channel that I watch. I'm a subscriber, right? And when I watch the Reventure Consulting, here's the reason for a crash, don't take any action. Here's the reason for a crash, don't take any action. I get irritated because it's stopping people from taking action.
Okay.
Real Estate Mindset is very smart and knows to use crash and slashed prices. And, the Redfin was wrong. Like, he knows to get attention. So he gets good click through. So he gets good views. So nice. He's got YouTube figured out.
Okay.
But he doesn't constantly say, don't take action.
Oh, that's good.
So he's 50-50. Sometimes the videos are, this is why you want to wait. And so the video that they were referencing when they said he took shots at you was he mentioned you, which is great.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah.
He said, you agreed with Dave Ramsey that now is a good time to buy because it's always a good time to buy a great deal. Dave Ramsey said, you find a good deal, a great deal, you buy it.
Mm.
The name of your channel is One Rental at a Time.
Right.
Real Estate Mindset guy who starts his videos with everyone with, this video is going to be bonkers, right? I watch a bunch of them. So starts every video that way. Oh. Kind of like my today thing. It's in every single video.
So his is bonkers.
His is bonkers, right?
Okay.
He said Dave Ramsey is hurting the average home buyer because, in his opinion, right now, he had some reasons in that video that home buyers shouldn't buy right now.
Mm.
And then he said, you and Graham Stephan both agreeing with Dave Ramsey. He named both of you.
Okay. Well, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah, was hurting home buyers. And my response was, home buyers, first of all, it's still a good time to buy. You're either going to be paying your mortgage or your rent, and you're paying someone else's mortgage. So just because rates are high and prices are high doesn't mean you don't buy a house. Mm-hmm. You're going to be paying rents anyways. But he said you were hurting home buyers, and home buyers aren't watching one rental at a time.
Yeah, it's so I think that's a fair comparison. I mean, he probably doesn't watch a lot of my stuff. He may have watched my one Dave Ramsey video. I mean, I get that. But yeah, to your point, the name of the channel is One Rental at a Time. And my whole mindset is do the work, learn average, then only write great deals. And oh, by the way, It used to be good or great. We've thrown good out the window. And we're also asking for, we're telling you not to pay list price. We're telling you to get closing costs, and we're telling you to get rate buy down. So, yeah, I mean, and frankly, anytime somebody can include me in a sentence with Graham Stephan, I'm cool with that. So, yeah, I don't think I really talk to homeowners, but if you're a homeowner watching my channel, same deal. It is the same process. If you are a homeowner today, get a buy box, look at it every day, figure out average, only write great offers, don't pay list price, get closing cost credit, get rate buy down. My strategy doesn't change. But I mean, yeah. So I guess I get that. Let's see who else is in the next 5. I'm just curious. Oh, we get Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin used to be number 1. It's interesting. It's now Reventure. Scott Walters, another. Oh, Mike Bordenero. I think he's had Reventure on his channel. Oh, Sachs Realty. That's a new one. I haven't seen that one before. Minority Mindset. I like that he's on there. I like his stuff. What do you think of these 5?
So I would hope that Minority Mindset was at the top of most of our channels.
Yeah.
He just does really good stuff. I think the only critique I would have is he does a lot of long content and then chops out sections that doesn't have a clear start and end.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a section of his longer content. But the information is great. I've not heard of Sachs.
Me neither.
Or Scott, so I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. All right.
I'm probably going to come back and watch this and take notes on who to check out.
Okay.
I want to know who our content watchers are watching to at least know what they're familiar with. I don't want to watch them. One thing I learned with the truck driving school that I was running for the last 13 years, don't look at competition or you'll start to look like competition.
Exactly. Well, let's round it out with the last top 5. Oh, Steve Van Meter. Oh, Bloomberg. That's interesting. Bloomberg's not been on my channel before. Oh, look at the Economic Ninja. He used to be really high on my channel. Oh, I haven't seen Clear Value Tax before. I don't know what that is.
Here's what's funny. I don't see the Lumberjack Landlord.
I
don't see Matt the Mortgage Guy. I don't see Dion Talk. Your viewers aren't watching a lot of your experts.
Well, they probably come to my channel to get them,
which is great. That's totally fine. I just never realized before that we're not even in your top 15, which is good. That means they're getting their information from a lot of different sources. I don't think I know any of.
Yeah, I don't. Those. I've watched Economic Ninja. I've watched some of his stuff. Steve Van Meter. I've watched a couple of times. So yeah,
and there's no Ken McElroy on here.
No, that's actually he was on my channel for a long time. I would guess he's in the next 5, but I don't. Obviously, I only get the top.
In the last 6 months to a year, I think his content got a lot better because he's got. I think they're married now, but he had his fiance on for a while. So you have Ken with his decades of experience and his massive portfolio and his syndications and all that. And then his wife or fiance had 3 rentals.
Yes.
And spoke from that brand new starting out. And you would get this amalgamation of their information together that I think works.
It's a great compliment. I totally agree. That YouTube marriage, I don't know if they are officially married, but that YouTube marriage has been nice to see. I agree. So let's now look at the videos that everybody's watching. Good old Reventure with the top 2. You know why I get a lot of shade. That's for sure. Yeah. Not enough said. Graham Stephan. Yeah.
Crash, losses, collapse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Realty Mindset. Zillow mortgage rates flip. And that's funny. Watch all the yellows and reds. Look at that. Yellows and reds. Then we got Jason up there too. Oh, Marco. I have not seen that. Whiteboard Finance. The housing market correction has begun. I need to watch that. Haven't seen that. Realty Mindset again. So he's on there a couple of times. And let's do the last 5. Oh, Valuetainment. California. Going to get triggered. That's funny. Damn. 700,000 views. That's crazy. Yeah.
I think it would be great if we can get Real Estate Mindset to have a couple conversations.
Yeah, I would. I don't mind that. I mean, obviously, I think it'd be a decent. Again, I don't never watched this stuff. Didn't know about bonkers. I think just given what you kind of said, we'd probably agree a lot, right? Because I'm not really. I'm guessing what you're telling me. He's very much owner-occ discussion, and that's not where I play, at least generally. Is that kind of fair?
Well, there's not so much owner-occ like house hacking. I haven't heard too much about that. It's That was his reference to why agreeing with Dave Ramsey wasn't good.
Oh, okay. So
Most of his stuff is investing, home
it
buyer.
is.
So he touches both sides.
Oh, he does. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think if anybody knows real estate mindset or real estate mindset, I think reach out, let him know that I'd love to talk to him. Either way, I'm on his, he's on mine. Both doesn't matter. I'd love to have a mature conversation and see where we agree and disagree. Disagreement's fine as long as you're upfront, talk about it. I'd love to have a discussion with him.
I get the impression from him that it would be an adult conversation. I think his response would be like Graham's. Hey, you had kind of a critique. Here's my thoughts. Not his wasn't, if you're watching that, this is why life sucks. I mean, it was like, yeah, they mentioned this. I don't agree with Dave, and supporting him was a mistake.
Yeah, right? Disagreement's healthy. I don't mind this. In fact, some of my best videos, and frankly, sometimes I learn. I've been known to change my opinion. I don't know if you know that, but I've been known to change my opinion.
I flipped your opinion once in a video.
You did. See, it happens. I take new sets of information. So, Dion, thank you for doing this with me. Where can people find you?
Right here on YouTube, Dion Talk Financial Freedom, where I do live streams every Tuesday, and they go as long as the questions do.
That is awesome. Thanks, buddy.
Ciao.